right?
You will now enter the conference.
Yeah, let's get it.
Muted.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna get this party started. What I'm gonna do is start off with the affiliate program. Then I'm gonna get into a little bit of our consumer financing system, y'all. And then from there, what I'm gonna do is take you through our franchise program. I've never done it quite like this before, but it's it's leverage over Labor Day, right? It's what they call Labor Day weekend. We look at it as something much bigger than that. To us, this is your chance to change everything. Appreciate that, Don Lamar. Appreciate that, Tanisha. We're going to get this party started right now. So, make sure you're taking notes. I want to know what questions you have. You can put your questions right there in the comments, okay? Because we got a shot right here, y'all. We have a shot to change everything. You hear me say it all the time. If you don't come from a rich family, guess what? A rich family has to come from you. I want to introduce you to Novae. Millions of people are struggling financially right now. 2.5 million people seek debt counseling every year so they can avoid bankruptcy, right? 43 million people have a credit score in the 500s or lower. You hear me? More than 25% of America, no savings. Half of America, no retirement. You hear me? We're talking about 2020 that saw a record number of unemployment cases. 55 million Americans jobless in just 5 months. How the heck do we make the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies in America in these kinds of conditions? I'm gonna tell you why. Somebody give me this in the comments. In times of financial stress, nothing is easier to sell than money. Can you give me that in the comments? In times of financial crisis, nothing is easier to sell than money. Welcome to Novae. We inspire people to get more. We educate them on how to go about it. And then we provide opportunities to make it happen. Our CEO's name is Mr. Rico McCambry, millionaire by 25, steward of prudent decisions. I'm talking about a guy that got rich, and the first thing he did was get custody of his child. A guy that got rich, the second thing he did was get married. To this point, they've been married almost 15 years, but he keeps on moving. 4.0 GPA in one of the nation's top MBA programs, Forbes business contributor. He's who they go to. This is Forbes magazine, and this is who they go to discuss business credit, to discuss consumer financing. I could go on and on and on about his accolades, who's who of Black Atlanta, that's cool, but also who's who, okay, of Black America, who's who of businessmen in America. He's on all of those lists. But the statistic I'm most proud of is that we've already helped over 70,000 people get ownership ready. 70,000, and most of y'all never even heard of us yet. But that's because we got a plan. As a matter of fact, he even wrote a book called The Plan After Police Reform, because we want to focus the community on the fact that this is not about emotion, y'all. At a certain point, we got to start making this thing about economics. So I got 4 different solutions I'm going to break down for you. After I break down our affiliate program, I'm going to take you into our consumer financing system. After I get done with that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our franchises and why you need to consider us. If you know anybody who's running a credit repair company, you should be pushing them to understand what their life could look like if they had a little automation. If they had just a little automation in their life, everything could be different. Let's get into it. So this first solution is why they think we're a credit repair company. We are so much deeper than a credit repair company. This is something way bigger, to quote Beyonce. But I love it because we're up against companies that charge the same amount we charge or more to mail your own letters. You still got to get out there and mail your own. You got to buy envelopes. You got to buy stamps. You got to be watching the mail like a hawk so you don't miss a month and have to start the whole process over. Not around here. I think the reason those companies do that is because they make the money off the fact that the longer you stay needing help with your credit, the longer they get you to pay. See, with credit repair, it's weird. With most people's companies, the quicker you get their credit score up, the quicker they go, bye-bye. I got the score I need. I'm canceling the service. It's like you get punished instead of rewarded for doing a good job. You get punished with a client who quits. But see, with Novae, it's a little bit different than that. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But first, let me tell you where FinTech applies to Novae. You know, the reason they're giving all this acclaim, all in the news and everything, Black Enterprise just did this, it's because we are a Black-owned company in the space of FinTech. Okay, so we're talking about a 639 credit score this person comes in with, but the artificial intelligence is able to go in there and boom, say boom. Okay, they're going to get extra 90 points from the score builder. Boom, they're going to get an extra 78 from the score master. Boom, that's an 807. And an 800 is worth $100,000 in investment power. That means if we put 1,000 800s in your community, we just put $100 million in your community. You got to love it. But why is that just the beginning? Because with personal credit, the more you use, the lower your score goes. With business credit, the more you use, the more they give you. So we don't have to keep them stuck on personal credit forever. We want to hurry up and get their credit score done so we can move them to the next level of our evolution, of our process, y'all. We're going to get you up. You're going to be all the way up, to quote the poet Fat Joe. So what I'm saying is we're going to get you fundable. That's DMB number. That's EIN number. That's 411 directory listing. All of the stuff that you need to be credible to a lender. And then we start working you through tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then tier 4 of your business credit. That's vendor, then store credit, then fleet credit, and then cash credit. You know, cash credit is when you start having one of these. You know, it's like a platinum American Express card. You got to love it. It's the American dream, right? I can buy a house with my credit card. Right? I mean, that is what we're doing this for. But if you're not working on your business credit, then you're wasting every transaction. Most business owners, you know, don't even realize they have a business credit score. It's like a brand new world out there. It's like a whole Wild West thing going on that nobody understands how it works. And then you get to come in and solve the problem for them. Not because you become a personal credit expert, not because you become a business credit expert. That may happen in the future, but you're just an expert at seeing a need. Can somebody give me that in the comment? I just have to be an expert at seeing a need. All I got to do is learn how to refer. And we're going to show you how to do that. There's sentences you can use that will blow your mind. It's so simple. And the next thing you know, you're helping change a life. Solution number 3 is you also become a walking, talking lending tree, a walking, talking loan depot. Personal loans, business funding, and you're getting paid off of all of this. Instant decisions on personal loans. We give them decisions in 1 to 3 days on business loans. I mean, it's fantastic. 0 to no documentation required. And then we got 0% interest if they have great credit. However, if they don't have great credit, then we just fix their credit. I mean, it's beautiful. Solution number 4 is a real estate investment program. We've got everything from wholesaling, fix and flip, buy and hold. Many of you have wanted to learn real estate, but you wanted to learn it from someone trustworthy. You wanted to learn from someone who you just weren't ordering from some 800 number in some late night commercial. Well, our program comes with coaching. It comes with the curriculum, and then it comes with the accountability. You may have a plan to be investing by 120 days from now. Well, they'll break down the whole plan into day by day, step by step pieces, right? So day 1 might just be get this piece of paperwork. Day 2 might be call this person. I mean, it's real simple. It's like ABC. And then you look up, you a whole real estate mogul, man. And what we're talking about here is a program for now, because we're celebrating our Inc. 5000 ranking. It starts at only $9.97. A lot of these prices are going up October 1st, the last quarter of the year. But you still got time right now. Financial wellness programs, home ownership preparation programs, credit building resources. And this thing right here, the white label franchise program, it's only $10,000 right now. It actually goes up to $25,000 October 1st. But check it out. They do all the work. You get all the credit. Isn't that crazy? So if you run a credit business and you find yourself going crazy trying to keep all the plates spinning, maybe you should consider some automation, right? And what our white label franchise does is it automates your entire system for you. I'm talking about now you're in personal credit, but they're mailing the letters and taking the phone calls. Now you're in business credit, but they're providing the coaches the curriculum and a $50,000 funding guarantee. Now you're in funding and lending, but they provide the relationships with the banks, and it's fintech based. And then you also get to provide the consumer financing. A lot of people don't understand consumer financing, so I'm gonna run you through it real quick, because I don't care if you're a motivational speaker or a dentist. I don't care if you're in business and career consulting or you do LASIK or cosmetic surgery or some kind of stem cell hair growth. It don't matter. Health and nutrition consulting, you could be a veterinarian. You could do workshops and seminars, or you can do HVAC services. I'm gonna give you a little clue. Every Instagram moment you have, you're seeing ads. They show you a picture from your friend, then there's an ad. Do you know all those ads have high ticket programs on the back where they need no money down financing? I want you to not miss this. This is leverage over Labor Day. So I'm giving you free jewels. All you do is reach out to the person that's running that ad and say, hey, would you be interested in a no money down financing program that gets you all your money in 48 hours, even though your client doesn't have to make a payment for 30 days? I'm going to go real deep into that when I get finished here. So stay tuned. But I just want you to be aware of the possibilities, because you're going to start to make money every month off everything they process through their no money down program. It's phenomenal. So Novae Financing gives you minimum 600 credit score. We're talking about at least $25,000 in annual income with less than a 50% DTI in its stated income. We don't need pay stubs. We don't need you to have a second or third meeting with a camp counselor. You just accept the offer and then you're done. And it doesn't even impact your credit score when we pre-qualify you. This is manna from heaven. Instant decision with no obligation. And I'm going to tell you a little bit how that works in a minute. We also have TaxBot. I don't know how many of you understand it, but the reason that we set our prices so low is that we're trying to change the world for the ordinary man. And the ordinary man is way behind financially. So with this, you can get started for as little as $99 and change your whole life. You like, stop exaggerating, Hazik. Change your whole life for $99. Yeah, we call it the instant pay raise package, because the minute you join a home-based business, your business deductions become lifestyle expenses. Can somebody give me that in the comments? Business deductions become lifestyle expenses when you have a home-based business. Think about it. But how are you supposed to track these deductions? What am I supposed to put it in my little notepad? No. TaxBot is tracking your mileage, giving you your 57 cents a mile. TaxBot lets you take pictures of your receipts and stores it in a form the IRS already accepts. You just send it to your tax professional at the end of the year, and it ups your refund or it lowers your tax liability. It's amazing. But something else I got to show you real quick, because all of this comes in one of the packages. I'm about to show you how to get all this for free. Because you see, that's $100. Well, this Entrepreneur Success Kit is like $500 by itself. Why? Because it has TaxBot, the financial wellness program. But my favorite part, since we're in this connection economy where you need all this content, is the Novae library. I'm talking about 20,000 of the best books ever written in 10-minute audio summaries, man. You can take a shower and learn a new book. Now you have some content to put out. People are like, Hazik, you never run out of content. You be running like water. But I've got tools. I've got resources. You can study while you're driving around. You can study while you're cleaning the house. And Novae makes it much easier for you. But look, let's get into some testimonies. You see how she's like judgments removed, bankruptcies removed. But check this out. She's like 560 to 717. Now look at this, Mr. 800. We all about them 800 credit scores, y'all. Check this out. Student loans removed, collection accounts removed. I love this one. Something's wrong here. It couldn't work that quickly. I just signed up. It couldn't have worked that quick. Yeah, it could. It's called Novae Money. Sometimes I tell people, go Google Novae Money reviews. See for yourself. You know there be haters out cheer. But for some reason, they just show us love. I think it's because we have a whole different approach. But try to find some hate on the internet, why don't you? Google Novae Money reviews and see what happens. This is the new era of entrepreneurship, y'all. Same way Walmart, Best Buy, Amazon, they all have affiliate programs where you can make a couple pennies to a couple dollars per sale. With us, you can make hundreds or even thousands per sale. So become a Novae affiliate. You know, with personal credit, you don't have to be a personal credit genius, not yet. You just refer them over. The company's doing the letters. The company's making the phone calls. Check it out. You're making $85 each, right? One customer a week is already $340 a month. What about the business credit? You're getting $500 each, right? One customer a week is already $2,000 a month. I mean, check it out. Remember I said you were walking, talking loan depot? $50,000 cash advance means you just made $3,000 direct deposit. This is what makes us different from everybody else. All these other companies, man, you building your team. You're not even really helping anybody with the services. We have people who make 3X, 4X, 5X, 10X, 12X, 20X what their monthly residual is because of all the different products. Man, I need to add to this slide. I just now got a check the other day. I didn't even know where it came from, but it's because somebody applied for a loan on my website and I made $500 from that. You gotta love America. And then remember I told you you could sell these franchise programs. Check it out, y'all. You're making up to $37.50 when they buy that franchise. And then you get a 10% lifetime royalty. Some of y'all are gonna miss that. You're earning up to $400. I said, hold up. Let me make sure you don't miss it. I said a 10% lifetime royalty. You might be in a group of people that are looking to grow their credit repair businesses, or you might be in a group where people are looking to help people expand their business. Maybe they have some kind of software, but everyone is drowning in the need for automation. So when you come along and tell them about a franchise that's doing all the work while they get all the credit, and they get to go back to being a thought leader, they get to go back to being an influencer, they get to go back and being an evangelist for financial literacy, it changes everything, y'all. And then you're making up to $400 an affiliate. You're making up to $300 off everything they do. And remember when I said $99 could change somebody's life? Check this out. 5 customers makes you $925 if you do it in the first 30 days. Do you have any idea how hard somebody has to work to earn an extra $925 from their job in a month? Somebody give me some examples. How much would it take at your last job for you to get an extra $925? How many hours would it take? Be honest with me. How many hours would it take for you to earn an extra $925 from your job? Let's take it up a notch. Because some of y'all are like, man, my last job was pretty good. I was making $50 an hour. So for me, it would only take about 20 hours. Okay, I hear you, but I bet you could sign up 5 customers in America who need help with their personal credit in quicker than 20 hours. I bet you could. And then for the rest of you that don't make $50 an hour, my God, can you imagine how easily you can change your life with this? You started for only $99, man. And it's not like you're selling some magical pill. You're helping them change their life. Nothing, in the words of John Hope Bryant, will change your life more than God, love, and an extra 100 points on your credit score. So what if you know a few other people that want to help? Check it out. 10 affiliates gets you the same thing. That's over $3,000 for 30 days of work, y'all. And the secret to financial freedom is always going to be more residual income than you have residual bills. You hear me? So if you have a residual income of residual bills of $3,500 a month, then 27 affiliates has you at almost $4,000. You can do this, y'all. And of course, the numbers get much, much bigger than that. But I'm just being clear with you. You're going to get support. You're going to get training. We have an interactive presentation tool that is incredible. It literally tailors itself to the audience that's looking at it. Business tracking software, live customer service and support, everything you need to succeed, millionaires. And you can get started for only $99. The $99 package is what we call the instant pay raise program, y'all. You see this? It even comes with a do-it-yourself credit building program. But check it out. You're making up to $85 a customer and up to $30 an affiliate. Somebody say, bring in 5 customers. Bring in 5 customers. That's an extra $500 you did right there. Bring in 5 customers. That's an extra $500 right there. Now you upgrade. Notice the DIY just became done for you. Somebody say, bring in 5 customers, right? Now you're making up to $200 an affiliate. You're still getting that $85 a customer, but you're making up to $200 an affiliate. Somebody say, bring in 5 customers, right? In the first 30, and then you upgrade again. Now you're in a pro. Check it out. Now you're making up to $37.50 a customer. Now you're making up to $400 an affiliate. And check this out, y'all. We're just getting started, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through what we call the consumer financing program. If you have any questions about the affiliate program, let me see you throw it in the comments real quick, because it's about to get even better, y'all. Because now I'm about to take you through the program that is going to have us dominating. It's going to have us dominating. We have a plan that no one sees yet, but you're lucky enough to be here with us, so you're going to get to take advantage. Listen, y'all, we are going to own this financial space because we actually care. The people we're up with, it's a lot of predatory lending. The people that we're up against, they don't understand like how badly people need financial literacy to go with these financial products. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you through our consumer financing program. Is that okay? I just want to show you how easy this thing works. For those that don't know, consumer financing is this world where we give you, if you have any kind of high ticket item, okay, we make it so that any product or service between $500 and $50,000 gets delivered to that merchant in 48 hours. Meanwhile, the customer doesn't make a payment for 30 days. So I want to be clear. Maybe you go to the dentist and the dentist is like, oh, well, this work is going to be $12,000. And you're like, well, I don't have $12,000 to give right now. And then the dentist is like, well, check it out. Do you have at least a 600 credit score? You say yes. You sign the paperwork. The dentist gets their money immediately so they can work on you, save your teeth, help your health, right? But you don't make a payment for 30 days. Isn't that amazing? And check it out, because you're the one that sold the dentist that no money down program. Or maybe it was me, or maybe it was one of our other Novae Money affiliates. You don't care who. You wish it was you, but even if it was somebody else, at least they have the program. Do you know whoever sold that dentist that program can now be making thousands or tens of thousands of dollars per month off the fact that they are running all of this volume through their practice? Don't let them have a chain of dentist offices. Let's go through it a little bit. What makes Novae financing just insane? First, we convert customers with credit scores as low as 515. That's in the home improvement space. But if you know a real estate investor, they need Novae. Check it out. I already told you we approve clients from $500 up to $50,000. Also, we offer terms that allow them to finance it up to 7 years. We're talking about 84 months. You want to talk about leverage over Labor Day weekend? This is the absolute embodiment of leverage. The fact that the customer gets to keep their cash flow, right? But the merchant still gets paid. So now, what if it's a teacher? What if it's a coach? You've learned this system for getting into real estate, or you've learned this system for doing some kind of new tax lien program, whatever it is. You go and start making money, you pay off the whole loan way before the 84 months is off, but you still got the knowledge. You still got the resources. You still have the opportunity. That's the American dream. Check it out. We even have same as cash programs that go 6, 12, or even 18 months. There goes your fears about the interest rate, right? Check it out. We also help them build their credit because the financing reports as a trade line. Stop playing. This thing is like gold. Check it out though. It gets better. We don't even ding their credit score during the pre-approval process. We get clients approved in about 3 minutes. It says 5 to 7, but that's one of them under promise, over deliver things. Check it out. We get all your money to you in 48 to 72 hours. And these are the verticals we serve. Everything from, it don't matter if you're a financial consultant selling business credit. It don't matter if you're a motivational speaker telling them how to get their life together. It doesn't matter if you're doing life coaching, speaking of that, business consulting, career coaching, cosmetic dentistry. Maybe you're doing LASIK. Maybe you're doing veterinary science. Maybe you're doing some kind of elective surgery like tummy tucks and BBLs, and maybe you're doing home improvement. Maybe you're a contractor that works with real estate investors. Maybe you're in e-commerce. Regardless, we got you. I'm gonna show you how this works though. This is our business credit page. Many of you know that we're an Inc. 5000 fastest growing company in America, right? I just want to show you how the website looks. So like, if you were to go to our website, you see that like, hey, we do business finances, we do consumer financing, but check it out. Right now, I may want to do credit building. So I come down here to the business credit page, right? Can you believe it gives me, we're a 2021 5,000, Inc. 5000 fastest growing private company in America. And it happened during the pandemic of 2020. You got to love it. But that should be a clue to you. If you're just tuning in, I want you to understand that if we were able to do this, that means this is a gold mine in times of financial uncertainty. And am I right in assuming that there's still a lot of financial uncertainty out there? You better believe it. But back to the point, take our business credit building program, right? Check it out. We charge $24.95. I just showed you that during the affiliate program. But keep that number in mind so you understand how elegant this fintech offering is. So you see this line right here? Interested in seeing if you can get started with our no money down financing without affecting your credit score? Click here. it automatically populates the $24.95. Isn't that amazing? And then all I have to do is this. Look, I type in my first name. I'm just going to put in some info here, right? Example, last name account, right? Then I put in my email address. Somebody time me. Tell me how long this took me, right? Then I put in my email address. Then I put in my my physical address. I love the fact that the fintech already knew I was incoming, right? I'm not a robot. I continue to process. Check it out. What's my monthly mortgage? We'll say $2,400. What's my employment status? Now, of course, we want to put employed if we're trying to get financing, right? What's my birthday? Right? We're just going to put in anything, right? We're just going to put in anything, right? Social security number, right? Annual gross income. It's stated income. They're not asking for tax documents. They're not asking for pay stubs, okay? So if 2019 was a better year than 2020, let's use the 2019 income. So I put in 50,000, right? I put in my phone number. I select the box. And I'm done. Now it's searching for offers. Step one, awaiting offers. How long did this take? Now, there's no offers available. There better not be with that crap I just put in there, right? But check it out. Had there been some offers, it would look a little bit like this. Check it out. Right? Now, here's someone who was pre-qualified for one of our franchises at $9,995. But look at it. Their payments come out to $221. Now, why is that fantastic? They were already paying $179 for, the software they were using already. They were already paying probably another $300 for the credit monitoring software they were using. I mean, they still get to use that software. For instance, we use Credit Repair Cloud. Credit Repair Cloud is $179 by itself. Well, it comes with our program. So you're not only getting the Credit Repair Cloud, but you got a whole team doing the work for you. You're not only able to offer business credit, but you got a whole team doing the work for you. You're not only able to offer funding and lending, but you got a whole team. You get where I'm going with this. On top of that, you get to offer consumer financing, not just for your own products, but you get to sell the programs to other entrepreneurs when you are a franchise owner or an affiliate with Novae. And then what does the merchant get? They get a whole back office. Some of these funding companies, they make you join a Telegram group, and then they tell you a couple of days later, and your client done had the money for 3 days. Not us. With us, you're going to know immediately what's going on. So check it out. $15,000 approved, $43.99. Offers presented, $30,000. Offers presented. How big is your high ticket item? Or how big is the last coach you knew? What are they charging for their? Nothing even comes close when you're talking about this kind of system, y'all. And I just wanted to share that with you a little bit, because to me, Novae financing is the future of consumer financing. And you get to participate in this as an affiliate with Novae Money. Is that phenomenal? But do you know I'm still not finished? Y'all? Because now I'm going to take you through what we call the franchise program, because I think you deserve to know about it. I think you deserve to understand that, we have a franchise program that makes it so that you can put your brand name on all of this stuff. We have a franchise program that makes it so that you get to literally attach your own prices. I've never seen anything this cool. Let's see if you agree. All right, so check it out. I'm going to show you how our franchise program works. Is this exciting so far? Check it out. I got something for y'all. We just getting started. Now I'm going to show you why you need to buy a franchise right now before this price goes up to $25,000 on October 1st. Here's our white label franchise opportunity, everybody. Check this out. This is huge when you look at how the personal credit and business credit building industries are looking in America right now. Over 40 million Americans have less than a 500 credit score, less than a 600 credit score. 43 million are in the 500s or less. Huge opportunity, y'all. You get to work from home. You have a completely compliant and structurally sound business, right? You don't have to risk your life going out there amongst all this COVID stuff, trying to earn a living to feed your family. I want you to understand, being a great man or being a great woman, becoming a someone who is an inspiration to your family and friends, it doesn't mean you cured hepatitis B. Listen, maybe you're just putting enough food on the table where you can take care of your family, your grandma, your mama, your dad. And no experience, no problem. We're going to walk you through every step of the way. I don't care if you're a loan officer or a banker. I don't care if you're a financial planner or an entrepreneur. I don't care if you're a car dealer or an accountant. I don't care if you're a church treasurer, a real estate agent, a tax professional, an attorney. Who cares? Your white label franchise includes document services, website design, email customer support. You're going to be able to offer business credit. You get operating manuals, merchant account setup. Anyone who's in the credit repair business currently, this is a mind-blowing concept to them because they normally have to hire VAs from the Philippines. When you answer the phone, it says scam likely, which is not what you want to see if they're dealing with your social security number. Not to mention you pick up the phone and you can't understand them. Only accent you're going to hear when Novae is handling your franchise for you is ATL Shoddy. But I'm still not done. CRM account access, technical and CRM support, marketing material. We got credit and debt collection attorneys, credit monitoring, non-credit dispute letters get sent out on your behalf, and you get to set your own pricing structure. 6 weeks or less, you off to the races, y'all. Our average franchise might charge $289 for the personal credit and then $89 a month. Do you know they're only paying $30, $40, $50, $60 a month per client? As little as $30. I want you to think about that. Well, look at the business credit services. Average franchise is charging $3,500, but check it out. Their cost is as little as $625. Think about that. They're keeping that extra as their profit margin. Well, look at this one. Personal loans. The clients receive instant decisions on personal loans. You earn 100% of the commissionable amount. Same thing with business funding. You earn 100% of the commissionable amount. I'm gonna give you a small example, but first let me tell you how it works. You pay the franchise fee, which is only $10,000 right now. You finance it, we talking about a couple $100 a month, $220 a month, right? We help you establish your own brand because this is leverage over Labor Day. You hear me? We build your website for you, set up your merchant accounts, set up your CRM, implement your tracking software because this is leverage over Labor Day. You hear me? We train you on all aspects of the business. You're now leveraging Novae for you to have some time freedom. That's what this weekend should be about. How can you begin to use more leverage? That is the only word that you should be focused on a day like this. We help you start marketing as you begin to expose your customer base. After they enroll, we start to service them under your brand. We collect all the money up front and you just pay Novae a small fee per client. Check it out. You make $1 and a difference at the same darn time. You hear me? But don't take my word for it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Professor Honey, and I'm here to tell my story about being a franchise owner with, honestly, the best company on the planet. Okay?
Facts.
Honestly, guys, I've been a hotelier. I've owned restaurants. I've been an entrepreneur for most of my adult life, but never have I experienced the growth as an entrepreneur that I do now, that I have a team to help me. Before, I was hustling by myself, right? And honestly, none of those businesses even exist anymore. But this one, Professor Honey's Credit and Lending, is here to stay. Guys, I make residual income every single day, whether I'm actively working or not. It's amazing to always look in my bank account and there's money. So what does this opportunity do for you? They set up your merchant account. They're going to set up your website. Literally, they're going to hold your hands through every single part of the process. I have bags that cost more than $10,000, but none of those bags are going to pay me $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day, sometimes $4,000 a day. So if you are looking to change your life by making a home-based business, building generational wealth, helping other people change their lives, look no further than the Novae franchise program.
Oh man, and that's a fact. That's an absolute fact. I don't know if y'all caught it, but we're building all the websites out. This is her website. That's Professor Honey, right? Here's the next website. But all of them look dope. That's Top Choice. This is Major League, right? We have so many of these out here. And then we're going to give you membership portals. We're going to give you wealth manuals. We're going to give you personal credit portals. Everything is elegant and efficient and sexy. Budgeting portals, debt elimination portals. You got to love it. And then what's the income potential? I'm going to show you a real conservative example. Okay, let's look at month one. You bring in 20 customers at $289, right? You bring in 2 business credit customers. You're already at about $13,700. But then you got some expenses, right? Now, you don't have rent, you don't have secretary, you don't have utilities, you don't have a payroll for the staff. But here's what you do have: $50 a customer for your clients. So that's $1,000. Then you paid for 2 business credit customers, but you did it at the top package. So that's another $2,500. Check it out. Your total expenses are $3,500. Your total net revenue is $10,270. $10,270. That's your first month. And how many of us realize this is a very, 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 very conservative estimate? But this is the power of this franchise. This is the power of putting leverage over labor on Leverage Over Labor Day weekend. You know, that does it for this one right here. You know, like I said, it's only $10,000. We have a do-it-yourself program that's $15K. That's where we set it up completely for you, and then you're off to the races. You know, the one that I love is a franchise assist, because it allows you to let them do all the work while you get all the credit. It's just a fantastic program. And of course, you can get it no money down. So you can finance this thing with as little as a 600 credit score, as little as $2,100 a month in income. We finance 100% of it, and it's just amazing. So I'm going to stop right there. I hope that was helpful for you. I hope you learned something today. I hope you said to yourself, you know what? Leverage ain't as hard as I thought. You know, such a big word. I thought it was more complicated than that. It's not. It's not. And we want to welcome you to the family and a life that you deserve. You know, you're getting to leverage the fact that we're out here going. We have just made a decision that we're not in it for the money. We're in it to make history. We're not in it for the commission. We're in it for the mission. And if that's the kind of thing that resonates with you, join our family. Help us to close this wealth gap by closing this ownership gap. Allow us to put you in a position to serve your people and do it a lot easier and simpler. I love you all. And remember, either your mind has to expand to match your goals, or your goals will just start to shrink to match your mind. Happy Labor Day, everybody.